Next up, we'll be discussing some updates in the tech world. Mostly, couple of these websites and whatnot. Twitch, which I'm currently streaming to, and the VODs will be up tomorrow. Um, Twitch announced that streamers and viewers will be able to purchase games from a streamer's website. So, for example, if I started playing The Division, and a couple of you guys or girls are watching, and you're like, "Hey, this game looks pretty cool. I wanna join you. Can I purchase the game and join you?" I'll sit there. I'll say, "Yeah. If you look at the link around here, look down here. It'll say buy game for $59.99, or whatever the price may be." Now, this happens to tie into this happens to be what seems to me the part two of or part three of Amazon's acquisition of Twitch. Amazon owns is the parent company for Twitch. And Amazon's fantastic company. I mean, their customer service in the morning is great, in the afternoon not so much. But you could purchase pretty much anything on Amazon, and now they're trying to help streamline and integrate a little bit more Twitch with Amazon. The first part of their integration was Twitch Prime, which took your Amazon Prime account and attached it and gave you all the goodies of Twitch Turbo. So no ads will play automatically. You don't need an ad blocker. You get some pretty sweet emotes other than channel emotes, and you get some cool like skins for certain games. Like right now, I think there's one for Honor. You Every once in a while you get a free game. Twitch came out with its own desktop launcher, similar to Steam or Uplay or Origins, and so on and so forth. Now, this is only for PC games. So if someone's playing the new game Horizon, for instance, on PlayStation that came out and probably everyone's watching right now, you can't purchase that game. I don't know if maybe further down the road they might just put a link saying purchase this game and take you to the Amazon page anyway, if it is a PlayStation or Xbox exclusive. But for right now, it's mainly just PC because they want to streamline the, ooh, here's a game. Oh, sweet. I could purchase it here. Purchase. Boom. Downloading to Uplay, Origin, or Twitch, whichever or so forth it'll go to. This is great. It'll start off with AAA games, so your Call of Duties, your WWE 2K17s, your Division, the Tom Clancy games, anything that's considered a AAA game will roll out with this from some studios, and I have the list here. So Ubisoft, Telltale Games, Paradox, Hi-Rez, and a couple more. So any of their games, you'll like Batman, the Telltale Games, when the new episode for that comes out, click to buy, boom, you got it. I think this is great. Because there's times where I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh man, Battlefield 1 looks great. And it's months after Battlefield has come out. And I'm like, oh man, Darkness underscore 429, man, he killing it on Battlefield. Battlefield 1. You know what? I'm just gonna do it. I had a good week. Boom, purchased. Downloading to Uplay, just like that. Perfect. The one thing I really hope they start to get into, and I think this might work because there might be a chance of Amazon expanding their gaming regimen. Excuse me. Is indie games. This would really, really help out. Excuse me. This will really help out indie developers, because I know, for instance, there's a couple people I follow that are variety streamers, and every so often they have a day or two that are dedicated to indie games only. So it'd be really cool if they're playing a game that doesn't have, it might not have a thumbnail on Twitch yet or something like that. That you could go to that and it would take you to either their website or dare I say, Steam. Now, Amazon is like a direct competitor with in this aspect now. So hopefully maybe down the road the two of them could get together and they could all work out, but right now it's gonna hurt a little bit for like Steam, maybe G2A, Green Man Gaming. It's gonna sting a little bit. Um, but for now, this is what I feel is a great move for Twitch and Amazon. I mean, anything to help streamline everything like that, and of course for them to make money. Also, it seems that um, or am I wrong in thinking that it was like 5% goes to someone or uh but yeah, oh yeah, 5% goes to the streamer for advertising the game, and like the rest of it 70% goes to the developer. So that's a really cool kickback as well. Is that, here I am streaming, or a Twitch partner most likely streaming, and if you purchase the game, they get a little bit of a kickback, as well as the developer and Amazon and so on and so forth. So that's a cool little kickback. And Twitch also, another thing that Twitch announced this week, which I'm not too sure I'm fully behind, but I understand them doing it, is you're allowed to change your username. Now, from reading a lot of these tweets from like Revlo and a couple of other third-party companies, it looks as if that kind of messed up their system a little bit. Maybe, perhaps, mayhaps, I don't know. But I'm I'm a little optimistic with it. It seems as if it's a cool idea. Mine is just the new nerd in town, all one word. If I wanted to put underscores for that or something like that, yeah, I might think about doing that. But if it's gonna screw up that much, or if it was announced and other companies really couldn't get on, like, attach themselves quickly enough to help change some of the coding around, then yeah, I could see how some of this might be a little problem. But I mean, I get it, or if you're a dedicated streamer that's subscribed for a while to a Twitch partners page, and you change your name, well, that Twitch partner's not gonna know who you are, even if it's an inside joke. They got a huge community. Um, so it's a little bit confusing. It's a bit of a double-edged sword. Them trying to say, hey, listen, we'll let you change your username for free. But then again, you're just sitting there like, K Gun comes back and he's just like, hey man, I'm K Swords now, and I'm like, are you the same guy I used to talk to, or what? So, two pretty big announcements from Twitch this week. One of them, I'm super behind. I think it's pretty cool that they do that. The other one, interesting enough, not my cup of tea, but definitely something to take a look at. Now, YouTube also came out with an announcement. I think it was like today it came out, or yesterday. For $35 a month, you can get live TV on YouTube. Now, this is pretty much YouTube Red, their subscription service already, where you can get some episodes, like a DVR setup, or a back and forth type thing going up, for $35 a month. And YouTube Red comes with YouTube channels, exclusive content from YouTube, and all that kind of stuff. YouTube on Red on steroids, but skinny for like a cable network thing. So it's kind of like AT&T's DirecTV Now, or Spectrum's kind of like online service, or so on and so forth, with all that kind of stuff. You can only get like ESPN and a couple of like the local stuff, Fox, CBS, ABC, NBC, and all that kind of stuff, and some regional sports channels. if you're looking for like Showtime, HBO, Cinemax, or Stars or anything like that, you have to pay extra, which is ridiculous. And stuff like MTV, CNN, your Premiere, your cable network or whatever, those are not have not signed on yet. So ups and downs, $35 a month, maybe not. I'm not jumping to get a YouTube Red account either. Um, what it is what it is. You know, let them, for those who want to be YouTube and full on YouTube subscribers and all that kind of stuff, definitely go for it. I think that it's absolutely great. Um, and it's just YouTube, pushing their envelope a little bit. I mean, they're a little late to the game, but YouTube was never meant to be like that. And I give them props for evolving and seeing the climate around them and saying, all right, sweet, we're gonna we're definitely going to take a look at and join the other TV providers that no longer can you just get clips and stuff, but we'll give you the full episodes, or we'll give you the full slate of TGIT, the Shonda Rhimes Thursday fiasco, or we'll make sure you get The Walking Dead, or like, if you love YouTube so much, you'll definitely sign up for it. And that's what one of these things is that if you're a full on YouTube Red supporter, all you watch are YouTube shows, you quote them, you get tickets to their meet and greets and all that kind of stuff, you're the type of person that would go for this $35. Other people, you might, it's like people who want to listen to only Apple Music, you'll get Apple Music. If you're only for Spotify, you'll get Spotify. For people who want to just get everything and all of that, hey, $35 a month might not be something to you. I mean, I'm having a hard time going for $10 a month for Spotify. So if you want to drop the $35 a month for YouTube, by all means, go for it. Because can you sign me up for an account? Because that'd be great. So yeah, so that's kind of that account thing, and finally, Xbox has come out with a Xbox Live Creators Program. It seems that if you're going to create content, that's going to be universal on Windows 10, which I'm running right now, and seems pretty good. Seems pretty good in here. And you have an Xbox One. It will work cross-platform between PC and all that. It will also support Xbox Live features, everything from communication to parties to groups to communications of sorts, which I probably just said, to stats, but not achievements. They're just trying to open the floodgates with content. They want people across that have the access to the indie games on PC to be able to use it on consoles. And I gotta say, this seems like an awesome kickback program. There are a crap ton of content creators out there, and more power to you to try to get your content out there, whether it's on Steam, Amazon indie stuff, and now this new Xbox thing. Microsoft really is trying to fight for the little guys. And they'll have their Xbox Live exclusive stuff, their Xbox Gold, which won't be a part of this, but they are definitely trying to they're definitely trying to push themselves to to show to tip their caps, if you will, to the little guys. And I'm super stoked about that, because this I'm not a content creator. This is my content that I create. I come on here and I talk to everybody, and I appreciate any comments whether it's on the production or whether it's on the content that I'm spewing about, or if you have thoughts and on what I'm talking about, by all means, leave me a comment, tweet at me. I got the social media popping up right above here. So by all means, just come back at me. I love feedback. I love to hear feedback and stuff, and I'll definitely get back to you. It'll mostly be positive, like, hey, no, thank you so much. Um, but yeah, I'm really happy to see that content creators are getting their stuff out there, and Apple's got a similar program with their apps. And I mean, so does Google with trying to find out equipment to use um, for their Pixel phone, for Google Home. Amazon's got it for Alexa, for the Echo, and all that kind of stuff. So there's definitely a lot of kickback that not a content creator does not have to be in Silicon Valley. They could be wherever they want, and they can deliver to any platform that they want to deliver to. I have a feeling PlayStation will come up right behind this, but because Microsoft owns Xbox, and they have a an operating system behind them, it just seems right. And I know Sony's going to be coming up behind it with PlayStation stuff. Um, it's really really great to hear a company do that sort of. Yeah. So those are some updates from the tech world that came out this week, and again, I'm really excited that uh, Twitch and Amazon are continuing their integration. It took them a couple years, but I think it was more of a wait and see, and which has really blown up. I mean, I love streaming to it. I've never really had too much of a problem to it. The guys that show up on Crit Camp, playing board games with them. The I think it's playing board games guys, or just board games.